What's up everybody, Dave here with another new comic book day haul and recommendations video for all of you. And before we get into the comics, we're going to do a quick shout out. Today's shout out is going to be for Catfan ComicsMan. He's got a great fun channel. He posts content daily. He does some mail call videos, new comic book day videos, but his biggest series is the Daily Comic and Collectible. Daily Comic and Collectible is a fun series which he posts a new episode every day, and in each video he shows off a collectible such as like an action figure or statue and a comic that is related to that collectible, and then he goes into in-depth into both, talking about the collectible and going through the comic and telling you all about the story of that comic. And at the end of every video, he provides a bunch of geek facts. So it was very cool and entertaining videos on his channel, and he seems like an all-around nice person. He's currently at 727 subs at the time of this recording. Hopefully he'll be hitting 1K very soon. I'm sure he'll definitely hit it before the end of the year. So if anybody watching this hasn't checked out his channel yet, please do so. You won't be disappointed. Alright everybody, so let's jump into the comics. Got a big fat stack here for this week. So first up, we got Miss Meow, issue number 8 from Merc Publishing. This is going to be the cover A. And then we got Blue Book, issue number 3 from Dark Horse Comics. We got the cover A. Then Gargoyles, issue number 5 from Dynamite. That's cover A. And I picked up World Tree issue number 1 again, and this is the version with the corrected cover art, so you can actually see the details in it. Then we got Local Man, issue number 3 from Image Comics. This is the front, and that's the cover on the back. And then we got The Exiled, issue number 3, and this is going to be the cover A. And I got the cover E because I thought this was pretty cool. Nice Terminator homage. And that's from Whatnot Publishing. And then we got Vanish, issue number 6. And this is going to be the cover A from Image Comics. And of course I had to pick this up. And this is Sins of Sinister Dominion one-shot, cover B, the Alex Ross Timeless variant featuring Apocalypse from Marvel Comics. It's a thing of beauty right there. And then we got a bunch of Ninja Turtle books. We got TMNT, The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, issue number 3, and this is going to be the cover A. And then we got the cover B. And then we got the cover C. Cover D, still incentive cover. And cover E, a black and white variant of cover D. And then cover F. Nice little Virgin variant there. Pretty cool. And then we got TMNT, The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, and this is issue number 1, Director's Cut. And this is going to be the cover A. And then we got the cover B. And then the retailer incentive, cover C, featuring the new Turtles. Alright, and then I picked up Something is Killing the Children, and this is the Slaughter Pack, number 5, and this collects issues 21 through 25 with covers by David Mack. Special covers. You can kind of see them there. I have it in the poly bag. I like to keep these in the poly bag. And then a couple magazines. Judge Dredd magazine, number 453 from Rebellion. Pretty damn cool cover there, huh? Whew. And then I got a 2000 AD pack, also from Rebellion, and this one contains Progs 2317 through 2320. Alright everybody, so there's a lot of really good reads in that haul, but right now I'm going to give you my top 3 favorite reads from that haul. And we got Soundwave and Ravage here to help me out. And first book up is going to be Blue Book, issue number 3 from Dark Horse Comics. Jump in here, show you some of the art style. Soundwave, Ravage, if you would please. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this has been a good series to read. The series is apparently based on some real-life reports, and the title, I believe, refers to, I haven't been able to confirm it yet, but I believe the title refers to Project Blue Book, which was a U.S. Air Force study from 1952 to I believe it was 68, 69. It was conducted in order to determine if UFO sightings that were being reported were national security threats, and also to basically explain the phenomena, explain it away. But anyway, in this series, which is written by James Tynion, we follow Betty and Barney Hill, who've had a close encounter. They had a close encounter in issue number 1, and they've been trying to move on with their lives after that strange encounter. And however, some repressed memories start showing up, and feelings of unease, they just keep overwhelming Betty. She keeps getting these repressed memories popping up in her strange dreams that she's having. And they're just, trying to continue to search for some answers as to, what it was exactly that happened. And the series, it feels like the X-Files. It really feels like an episode of the X-Files, which I'm a big fan of the X-Files, so I'm really enjoying this little sci-fi X-Files type series. It's got some really good writing by James Tynion, and I'm really looking forward to the next issue and seeing where it goes, because at the end of this issue there, they start doing the hypnosis to try and bring back those repressed memories, and it's going to be interesting to see what pops up. All right, and second one I've got here is going to be Vanish, issue number 6 from Image Comics. It's a pretty cool cover there. And let's jump in. We'll check out some of the artwork here. All right, Soundwave. All right, so this has been a great series so far. I know a lot of people have been reading this. This was a really good issue. We have Oliver finding out that Eleanor is okay after coming home at the end of the last issue and finding the house in shambles. And she's very powerful in magic, and she has her attacker subdued, and eventually turns him into a frog, which is pretty funny. But a lot of this issue has to do with Oliver facing the consequences of his actions, with Eleanor. And she decides to leave him because he can't give up fighting, no matter how much she has tried over the years to protect him and to shield them from the other magic users, to try and just get away from all of that, get away from their past. So she challenges him to finish what he started and then destroy his signet, which I believe is what gives him his powers. And she wants him to go back to the mental institution that he was at so he can get help, the help that he needs to move on in life. And she leaves in the end here, revealing that she's pregnant. And she's just, she's hell-bent on protecting that child, and she wants to keep that child away from him. She's going to tell the child all the great things about him, but she's going to, protect the child. And in the end, she ends up expelling Oliver from the house. And when she does that, he ends up killing the frog. She gave him the frog. She tells him to let him go, but he ends up in a fit of rage just killing the frog, stomping on him. And then he ends up being attacked by a very powerful member of the Prestige, who was unleashed in desperation by Halcyon, because he's trying to stop Vanish from returning. And he, believes Oliver is a big part of this plan by Vanish to be able to return back to Earth. So there's been some great writing in this series, and this issue is no different. Great writing and awesome artwork in this issue, and I'm looking forward to the next issue, seeing where it goes. All right, and the third one is going to be TMNT: The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, issue number 3. Let's jump in and check out some of the artwork here. I'm always amazed at how many different variant covers they have for these Last Ronin ones. Here's a few of them. Some more interior art. All right, Soundwave, thank you. All right, so it's been a wild ride for the Ronin. He's now made it to Mongolia. He's on a little quest here to track down Deathworm and get some revenge on him for all the pain and suffering that him and his thugs have caused on various other countries and areas. And during the journey, though, the Ronin gets unwittingly exposed to some radiation while passing through a devastated China, and this radiation eventually causes him to go blind. Eventually he's found and accepted into a tribe that's had a past run-in with Deathworm and his thugs, and the Ronin is taught by the chief how to function with his blindness. And we go through, some montages of him training with various weapons and, learning how to fight blind. Eventually the camp gets overrun and he has to spring into action and use that training, but eventually he gets overwhelmed and captured. I think this is Deathworm's thugs that are doing it. They didn't really specify, but it probably is. But the series has been it's been an interesting read, mostly focusing on the tale of the Ronin in the years after the other Turtles and Splinter were killed, and the years prior to the last Ronin series that had come out. So his resilience and strength, they just keep growing with each issue, and of course the banter that's going on in his head with the memories of his brothers is always pretty funny and interesting, but thankfully they only use it sparingly, so they don't overdo it with that, which is very good. So this was a great issue, and I'm looking forward to the next one and continuing the story of the Ronin. Everybody, so that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that good old like button and subscribing to the channel. And anybody that's already subscribed to the channel, thanks very much. Support's always much appreciated. Really do appreciate you. And leave a comment down below if you like. Let me know if you have any recommendations, or just say hi. I always love hearing from everybody. Thank you to my assistants, Soundwave and Ravage, for helping me out today. And until next time, be safe, be well, and I'll catch you later.
Yeah,